What happens when displacement is described as a procedure? In 1948, the forced displacement of Palestinians was followed by another process, the rewriting of how that removal would be described. Villages were described as abandoned. People became absentees. Expulsion became evacuation. Words were used to soften what was happening on the ground.
أنا عاصرت النكبتين.
I have witnessed two catastrophes, the Nakba of 1948 and this devastating Gaza war. The difference between the first and the second wars is that we were displaced from our land. It's true, the Zionists occupied our land. We were humiliated, displaced, lived in tents and suffered a lot. But it wasn't as destructive as this war. This war was a genocidal war.
Some Palestinians fled bombardment. Others were forced out through military threats, psychological warfare, or warnings spread by radio and loudspeaker. Different tactics, same instruction, leave. Many Palestinians believed they would return within days. Instead, displacement became legal terminology. Under Israeli law, Palestinians expelled from their homes could be classified as absentees, even if they were still inside Israel. The word sounded administrative, temporary, but it carried permanent consequences. Land was transferred to the Israeli state. Homes were reassigned. Entire communities erased from official maps. In Gaza today, another vocabulary shapes civilian movement. Evacuation order, safe zone, humanitarian corridor. Terms repeated through text messages, leaflets, military briefings, and maps.
We must ensure that the cause and the right of return are passed down from generation to generation. The elders will not forget. We inherit the keys to our homes, and the young will not forget.
This key symbolizes what Palestinians call the right of return. The idea that displacement was never meant to be permanent, even if return never came. But displacement is rarely carried out through force alone. It requires words to explain it, to justify it, and eventually to normalize it. Dalya Masri, Al Jazeera, Doha.